just in the background. Would you like us to turn it off?
You need that turned down?
You can turn it down slightly, maybe, just slightly. I can project somewhat well, but I do have a neat little voice.
No, we gotta stay right here with me.
We got the remote here, guys.
Oh, here. There we go.
Here we go. It's nice to add a little ambiance, but okay. Okay, so, welcome, beloved wedding goers. It is a time of celebration for these two people, Morgan and Jessica. They have come together and found mutual joy. They have shared their lives and decided to create a covenant between themselves, a partnership guided by spirit and supported by their community and family members. As family and friends, each of you has given something of yourself into their lives, and so be it fitting that you are all here to pledge your support and help to celebrate their commitment to one another in marriage. Out of our affection and honor for Morgan and Jessica, we are here today to witness their vows, which will unite them in marriage. To this moment, they bring the fullness of their hearts as a treasure to share with one another. They bring a spark and a spirit which is uniquely their own, and out of which has grown for some time and will continue to grow, deepen, and strengthen the precious reality of their life together. We share joy with them this special day of their lives. This day, they affirm and declare each other as life partners in a celebration of love, which will bring empowerment to their lives' path together. May the wisdom and spirit of all giving and all understanding love pervade the words spoken and the love given here today. That these vows offered will remain strong and true in the presence of love, and may all of us present feel the strength and depth of Morgan and Jess's love and experience a rebirth of the power of love in our own lives. They have held out for the person who doesn't just tolerate the lovable little quirks, but have fastened them to their admiration for one another. Love, according to dictionary.com's definition, is a profoundly tender, passionate affection for another person. But these two have co-created their own definition. Love is a united action without intermission, for they haven't spent a single day apart since their relationship began. It is the things in common that make relationships enjoyable, but it is the little differences that make them interesting. Like their comparable humor, yet high degree of differences. Love is balancing each other while even being willing to lose balance sometime, for love is part of living a balanced life. Love is giving away the last bite of your meal, or letting the other pick the music in the car, or remembering to pick up their favorite candy. Love is Jessica's sustained enthusiasm and consistently showing the same facial expression every time they see each other after being apart. Love is having a box full of every love note ever written to one another tucked away in the closet. But those mementos are the only thing closeted about this proud union. I'd like to share a poem. I thought you'd appreciate that. So I'd like to share a poem from the late poet and activist Maya Angelou. It's titled Touched by an Angel. We, accustomed to courage, exiles from delight, live coiled in shells of loneliness, until love leaves its high, holy temple and comes into our sight to liberate us into life. Love arrives, and in its train comes ecstasies, old memories of pleasure, ancient histories of pain. Yet if we are bold, love strikes away the chains of fear from our souls. We are weaned from our timidity and the flush of love's light. We dare to be brave, and suddenly we see that love costs all that we are and will ever be, yet it is only love which will set us free. So this will be time for the vows/rings, just to give you a little heads up in advance. If you want to give those.
It's time for the rings.
So as she's doing that, let's talk about rings. Wedding rings have a deeply rooted magical significance, serving as a durable reminder, all the beauty and all the love and partnership in a single resonant symbol. In such a short time of knowing this duo, I have bore witness to so many emblematic themes throughout their heart-shaped history, the two of them using metaphors and symbols to tell stories of their language of love. Have you ever witnessed that proud moment when a baby first learned to put their hands together? An itsy bitsy bundle of bliss beamed with glee at their newfound skill. Finally, all those rounds of patty cake practice have paid off. The beautiful way those two hands fit together, much like the way these two people fit together. But when we are together, we become something more. We are not quite one being, but we aren't separate either. We are much greater than the sum of our parts. Coordination between our two hands seems effortless and automatic. However, we are not here to appreciate the coordination of our limbs, but comparably, the same rings true within this healthy, viable romance. And while this is a ceremony, is a true testimony that it is hard to pull two complementary magnets apart. Its compelling force keeps its strength no matter. We are, by happy chance, witnessing an action of natural forces came into being by growth, like springtime flowers festooning the earth's surface, affording comfort like those sweet little sundresses covered in blossoms. When two people are in their innermost hearts, they shatter even the strength of iron or bronze. And when two people understand each other and their innermost hearts, their words are sweet and strong like the fragrance of orchids. So if you could go ahead and recite your individual vows. They prepared vows for one another. So you're going to share them and then just bestow the rings immediately after.
Jess, I remember the day we met and the way I felt in those first few seconds. I felt as though I already knew you. It's something about the way you looked at me. Even today, you look at me with such pride and hopefulness, such love. It makes me so happy to be where we are and to know where we have been. You are my person. I take you and the life you've had before me with an open heart, because all of those experiences have led you to me.
I should have gone first.
All for that.
Oh, it's my turn. I didn't hear.
I was going to say, can you hold like you're doing the rings?
No, keep going. Morgan, spending the last 2.5 years with you has been the greatest time of my life. It all goes by so quickly that I wish I could stop time and stay with you forever. I feel like we have something so special that nothing ever has or ever will compare. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for loving Mila so fiercely that everyone will wish they had a Mo of their own. We are so fortunate to spend our lives with you. And free haircuts for life, don't hurt.
All right, so one last thing is just a little audience involvement, if you wouldn't mind. Since you are spectators of this very joyous occasion, I just have a quick question for you. When you showed up to join them here, you accepted also a very special responsibility and role in their lives. So I must ask you now, do you promise that you will do everything in your power to support them in their union, and that you will encourage them always to seek the comfort and strength of their togetherness through the storms and stress that life may bring, and that you shall use what you have witnessed here today to remind them that the beauty and joy that they shared this day was meant to last a lifetime. So if this is your intention, then please say, we do.
We do.
Okay. So, well, it is my honor, firstly, and my privilege and pleasure to announce these two as married. And kissing, by definition, according to dictionary.com, is to touch or press the lips slightly pursed, often parting them to emit a smacking sound in an expression of affection. But again, Morgan and Jessica have perfected their own definition. So go ahead and experience your first kiss as a married couple. Yay!
Oh, you too! Come here. She was in the whole way. That's fitting.
Yes, it's very simple.
That was easy. That was great. Oh. Did you guys see it?
Now you're a 3. Are you so excited, Mila? You're stuck with me.
Thank you.
Do you want to keep them?
Put it in your little box.
Yeah.
Let's have a toast. You do.
Just-